Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to a brand new series. Welcome to Negapron. TV's Noah here. A little bit Kool-Aid in hand. I drank most of it already. And today we're jumping into a new puzzle. We were playing NotPron, but we reached a broken level. So it seemed like it was time to jump into something new. So this, as recommended to me, is Negapron. Welcome to Negapron. This riddle is intended to be played after solving -44 of NotPron. You can play it at any time, but the difficulty is centered towards people who are used to the mechanics of NotPron. Negapron has 39 levels. So here's the thing about Negapron. Basically, if you have watched my series, The NotPron Riddle, which might appear on screen right now if you're watching on YouTube, I solved that, but the way it works is you get to level -44, I believe, and then you get into the Greek levels. And they're like super hard. They're like the master levels are the Greek levels. So this is the idea of, instead of it going Greek, there was a level -45. So we're going to take a look and see what Negapron has in store for us. As always, going in completely blind, have no idea what happens when I press this start button. So let's jump into it. Boom! An alternate path. Negacron.org/Negapron/binge. Yeah, this feels very NotPron riddle. It's not playing any music, so I was kind of hoping we'd get some moaning NotPron groan, but not today. Okay, so I can already feel that this is going to be difficult. Wait a sec. Wait an additional sec. Yeah! So apparently I think Firefox just auto-muted this, but there's that old NotPron groan. You gotta love it. You don't actually, it's pretty terrible. In any case, here we go. An alternate path. Pull coordinates. There are actually two versions of Negapron. It was largely remade. Am I playing the correct version of it, Coquelis? Or should I go elsewhere? As I drink my Windex. So this image is called coordinates. You paid so, or just open image in new tab. Yes, called coordinates. Is there a speck on my screen? Yeah, it's just a speck on my screen. It says coordinates, and on top of that there are these numbers in the source code. So I would assume that they're coordinates. They don't appear to be times because there's not enough digits in all of them. The old version is not available anymore. So I guess I am playing the correct one. So somewhere I should, I guess, have some sort of grid. I'm considering using the image as a grid, but what do we think about these numbers? So it is 4 by 5. I think this is a password. Let me just double check. Yeah, there's a button here. Hey, Emily! I saw you sent me something, and I haven't gotten a chance to take a peek, but I will soon. What's good? Lots of things are good. Playing a new game, it's very exciting. Password hint. 1 by 1 is less than. So that makes me immediately want to look at my keyboard. And the less than is also the comma button, which is next to the M, but that doesn't make sense to be 1 by 1. And like maybe I'm looking at a calculator, maybe I'm looking at a T26 calculator. I hit OK. Yeah, so as I was thinking, this is probably a username. This is probably a password. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the username is 4 letters and the password is 5 letters. I'm assuming each one of these coordinates is a letter. Oh, you sent me the banner. Okay, I'll take a look at that as soon as we're done here. Oh, there's the password hint is also like right here. All right, so what could this be the coordinates of? If 1 by 1 is the less than symbol, what is this? What is the grid it's being referred to? That's why I'm thinking maybe it's a scientific calculator. Ooh, I actually have another idea, but let me go ahead and pull up a scientific calculator. You know what 1 by 1 probably means, though? Probably means that. It is the first character in the first line. So let's see if we can find out the rest of this. So if these are coordinates 5 by 12, here's the 5th line. Hopefully these spaces aren't anything. So we'll do them both, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's an S. It's an S with spaces. Let's go lowercase just so it's easier. Without spaces, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a period. Chances are we're counting spaces now. So line 9, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. T. ST is a good letter blend. That makes me think I'm on the right track here. Line 3, 6. So how much is this? 3? Oh, it's just 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an A. Cool. And then the 4th line by 13. Here's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a T. Stat. And then 4 by 22. Ah, crap. So we know that this is 12. Hold on. We know that this is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's a T. 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an E. This is, again, good letter blend, TE. It's not as strong as an ST in my opinion, but making me think I'm doing stuff right. 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an N. 5, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's an S. And then 3, 5, which we know is an E. Stat tense. Really? Stat. What am I doing wrong? Stat? Both of the T's in the first word are wrong. I made 2 mistakes. Oh. I thought I was doing this right. 9 by 6. I was so happy about ST. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on now. Come on now. 5. 6. Oh, that's definitely a C. How did I screw this up? Did I go by the beginning of this or something? Scat tents. And then 4 by 13. Suddenly, like, this, my highlighting tool doesn't want to work. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did I just look at the wrong thing? Why did I do that so wrong? Scan tents. There we go. Save. Negative alpha. We're immediately into the alphas. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, where we at? Where we at? Oh, this looks like the Roman Colosseum. We're suddenly playing GeoGuessr. Hold on. Yay! And I'll be quiet. So let's view that beautiful page source. Let's clean up our mess here. Where we at? Where we at? PHP. All right, so maybe we are changing something. It's minus alpha. Well, we're in the Greece, right? So maybe this is Greek. Maybe it's a Greek Colosseum of some sort. Maybe this is the Parthenon. A place I've been. But let's just view image. Please. Open image in new tab. PHP. Yes, please. I need a password. I need a password before you go forward. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. It's just like a security guard sitting outside a door that's walled up. It's like, oh, I need a password before you open that door. Yeah, we bricked it up. So I will say that there's one little gripe I have. Is my instinct is to change this word as my guess. Because there's nothing for me to... This isn't a password level, right? Yeah, this isn't a username password level. But my NotPron skills would say to add Greece.html, like that. So I don't know which would be correct. Let's save the image. Because we're going to have to head to Tin Eye, I think. Yeah, PHP. Is that not what I did? I could totally trust that I did not do that. Oh, PHP. I was thinking that was a Photoshop thing. Okay, so what it's actually asking me to do is be like... It's all E's in Greece, right? I forgot PHP works. Not quite. All right, so now we're into something. Not quite is very interesting. Because it's not asking me to be more specific. It's not like saying, like, Athens. It's saying, like, not quite, which means I'm somewhere else. Because, like, Athens was my next idea. But, my first thought was Rome. Because it looked like a Roman Colosseum. Roam if you want to. Roam around the world. There we go. Celebrate with a groan. Ah. Oh, is there? We'll do you want to like look at that? We'll look at the HTML. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did see that it said. Yeah, just to clarify, I saw this in the source. I for some reason forgot that PHP was like an HTML alternative, and to me, I thought it was saying what is that? Whatever a Photoshop file is what my brain went to. So that's why I was immediately trying to change the image to a Photoshop file. In any case, this is done now. We're in Rome, and there's a volcano. We also got a search bar, which means that we have to do some Googling. So what we got here? 1 out of 89. Is that... I feel like 1 out of 89 volcanoes is active or something. No, 169 active volcanoes. All right. So then we got this down here. Second, F2. Second, F6. First, F8. Third, F0. Fourth, F5. F0 equals 0. Hi! So, just so you know, we're in Negapron now instead of doing NotPron due to the broken level. So we switched it up and now we're looking at volcanoes. So, what's the name of this image, just so I know that? Series minus beta. Are you a minus beta? I'm a minus beta male. In any case, the only clues we seem to have is that this requires Googling 1 out of 89. And then we have this code, and we know that F0 equals 0. Maybe it has something to do with, like... You know how they use an F scale for tornadoes? Like an F5 is the finger of God, if you've watched Twisters. How are, like, volcanoes ranked? Or, volcano eruption ratings. There we go. The Volcanic Explosive Index is a scale that describes the size of an explosive volcanic eruption based on magnitude and intensity. The number scale is 0 to 8. That's higher than the tornado scale goes. Tornado scale actually does go to 6, I believe. And it is a scale, and it generally analyzes to the Richter and other magnitude scales to the size of earthquakes. Hello, Z4. I hear you're a possible harasser. You might be finding that out as well as me right now. In any case, VEI seems very different than F. So let's just try some of the things we got here. We got 1 out of 89 eruption ratings. Hold on. No, see, show results with 189. No. Well. See, my first thought is the way I'm interpreting 1/89, where my brain goes, I don't immediately think fraction. I don't think this is 1/89th of a volcano or something along that. For some reason, where my brain goes is, since the word series is in there, that this is one of a set of 89. That maybe that's just the collector nerd in me, but that's where my immediate attention goes to when it comes to that. In terms of other clues, what else we got going on here? Yeah, this whole second F2, and like the fact that second appears twice with different like results, you know. So this kind of feels very much similar to the first level we did, where it's kind of a grid-based one. This is just kind of me throwing out ideas. Is we should have a set of the 1 through 4th something. That's because of the word series here. And we should pull the 8th thing from the first one, the 2nd thing from the second one, the 6th thing from the second one, nothing from the 3rd. And see, maybe this kind of F symbol also looks different to me. It's not just F. It's probably a mathematical symbol. So let's just, no! It took it as just an F. I just got an F. And I will not sign into Facebook. I will do Zuckerberg. It's not getting any more of my info. By the way, you can like +2 Comedy on Facebook. In any case, can I compare this to like another F? Because like this goofy looking F with a tail. It's not. Hello, Kukelis. Oh, you were probably saying hello to other people. I've already greeted you, Kukelis. This is all the code for Google, so I don't want to like. I haven't been given the instruction like I did with NotPron that no clues will appear there, but this is supposed to be a continuation of NotPron, so I'll go ahead and believe that anything between Google search is not clue. So what do? I fight this yawn. I defeat it. I want to defeat it against yawns. And like I feel so stupid, but F with a tail. Yes, what are you? Letter F with a hook is a letter of Latin script based off of the italic form. So is it just because it's in italics? I feel like it's a math function, though. Like, the way it's laid out here with a character that is a letter next to a number in parentheses makes me think that it's some sort of mathematic formula. Focus on the title. Like I was saying, 1/89 makes me think this is 1 of 89. And the fact that this says series minus beta does kind of make me want to see if I can get to, like, the next one. Gamma. Nothing. Never mind. -89. I'm really focused on the image, which is usually not something that I do. Because often the image is there just to be pretty. I mean, I could just search this, but I don't think this is going to get me anywhere. So point as a decimal, it is 0.011235. It was almost the Fibonacci sequence, which is what was making me pause like that. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8, though. I don't like that. The remarkable number. Okay. Sometimes, why does 1-89 represent the Fibonacci sequence? So Fibonacci sequence is like, seems to be correct. The remarkable number. So my whole idea of like 1 out of 89, entirely wrong. I don't have a button for small brain, but I could say that was a small brain moment. Got one of them small brains. All right, so Fibonacci sequence, interesting facts about the Fibonacci sequence. The punchline, the decimal expansion of 1/89 is just the Fibonacci sequence added together in an appropriate fashion. Specifically, think of Fibonacci sequence as a series of decimal fractions. Oh, interesting. So, okay, so that's why it's incorrect at this point, because 8 is being added to 13. So the 8 and the 1 is being hit. So what, I didn't have much. This is pretty much the only real breakthrough that we have, is that the title of the level is 1/89, which is a representation of the Fibonacci sequence. And now we have this F1, F2 thing, which I find very interesting. So we're guessing it has something to do with the Fibonacci sequence. We then need to explain this. So if I take the second number of Fibonacci, and I'm going to do some math here. So if I take the second number of Fibonacci, which is debatable, because I always think of Fibonacci as 1-1 and not 0-1, but yeah, the Fibonacci sequence 1-1, 2, 3, 5, 8. I don't think we need to go any further than that, because it's only asking for us to go up to 4 digits here. 1 times, so this would be 1 times 2, and that would give us 2. The second Fibonacci would be 1 times 6 again, so that'd be 6. First Fibonacci 1, this is probably wrong, times 8 would be 8. Fibonacci 3, which would be 2 times 0 is 0, which doesn't, I don't know what we do with that. And then finally Fibonacci 4 would be 15, because it is 3 times 5. So that doesn't seem to be really telling me anything. Write them out as like in words, is what you're saying? Oh, as in take the letter from them? That's a good idea. So if I write it out as like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 8. Thumb up back to you. The idea, though, then, I would take the second letter from 1, which would be an N, but I can't take the 6th letter from... Oh, no. I'm doing this entire... Hold on. 5, 8, 13, right? Okay. Got it. So, if I take the second letter from the second number in the Fibonacci sequence, I get an N. If I take the second letter of the 6th number in the Fibonacci sequence, I get an H. If I take the first letter of the 8th in the Fibonacci sequence, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, nope, still doing this wrong. Calm down. Okay. 21, right? Now I have 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So if I take the second number, the second letter, wow! Today is just not my day. If I were to take the second letter of the second number in the Fibonacci sequence, I get an N. If I were to take the second letter of the 6th number in the Fibonacci sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I get an I. If I take the first letter in the 8th number in the Fibonacci sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I get a T. If I take a third letter in the 0 number in the Fibonacci sequence, which is 0, which I've spelled unbelievably wrong, I would get an R. And if I was to take the 4th letter in the 5th number in the Fibonacci sequence, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would get 2, 3, an H. I wanted it to say nitro, you know? But maybe it's an anagram. Thurn. Nerf. Is it an E? Where did I screw up here? The 4th letter in the 5th word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, sometimes I get it so wrong, I don't even know how I did that. I ended up in 8. Okay. That at least seems more like a word. Cacao. Cacao, everybody. Cacao. Yay. I hadn't done confetti in a while. Alright, we hit save. Boom. Yeah, I'll take this one. He came back from nothing. Thank you. By the way, I don't know why you have this monitor or this moniker in my chat. You've been nothing but supportive and helpful. So I don't know why Twitch is so mad at you. Alright, let's clean up. Gamma. View the page source. He came back from nothing. Find minus gamma. I'm guessing he got in trouble, or they got in trouble, I don't know, in another Twitch chat, and they've just been flagged as being a possible harasser. But again, been nothing but cool. You get my thumbs up. And look, I'm making a whole video where I'm singing your praises. So maybe that'll help with your rep with Twitch. Wow. Alright, so let's have a good look at this. There doesn't seem to be anything really hiding here, other than the word find. And it's a magnifying glass. I am starting to feel like either... Open this in new tab. Yeah. Either it's a matter of changing the image into something, like changing this words, or we just need to look at this image very closely. Yeah, so let's zoom. Like, the magnifying glass definitely speaks of zoom. So let's head on over to Photopea, unofficial sponsor of Plus 2 Streams. And let's use our magnifying glass to try to solve this mystery. There's a white dot to the left of the glass. This guy? That's a bit sus. But there's a couple other ones that are a bit weird. This one looks a little photoshopped more, like it's intentionally put in there. But I'm going to do a quick full scan, and then maybe we'll investigate that dot a bit more. Look at that handle. I was trying to think if maybe in the reflection you could see something, but I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Little bit of goofiness looking around here, but nothing huge. All right, I didn't see anything coming up. There's a little bit of purple right here, which is fun. But that white dot does seem to be the strangest of everything. So let's super zoom in on that. Maybe it's a hexadecimal puzzle. Like, we need the hex code. White tends to be, like, not a color that's a word. Those tend to be, like, fuchsias. But where'd my magnifying glass go? Yeah, that does seem a bit odd. Like, this one little square does seem a bit off to everything else. Let's go ahead and grab our dropper tool so that we can kind of investigate this square. It's on numbers. It's still setting off some alarm bells for me, but what a great question. I don't think it was. It's a JPEG. Yeah. All right. You bring up a good point. Let's just go get the data. Brought to you by enigmatix.org. That's weird, right? Oh, you know what it probably is? This is probably password protected because it's behind the password of scan 10. So maybe it's not actually getting this image. So let's go ahead and save it. Please ignore Ernest Goes to Africa. It's a thing that we cover in the latest episode of the Stay Doomed podcast. There we go. This is working a little bit better now. So he came back from nothing. So like those words are kind of ringing in my head. The image dimension, that's a thing to look out for. I'm keeping my eyes out for zeros. 48 by 52. Not really setting off any alarm bells, those numbers. Like, they don't easily become letters or anything like that. The zeros kind of set off alarm bells, but I don't think I've ever seen a clue in this part. Find minus gamma. There's no Google bar on this page, so I have all the data I need in front of me. Copyright 1998 Hewlett-Packard Company. Some more zeros. That gobbledygook is commonplace. Gobbledygook. I didn't see anything interesting in here. Did anything go off for you guys? Because this seems to be a dead end, in my opinion. Do another quick scan up. That's a bit odd. The only other thing I could think to do is tin eye. Because if I could find the, like, maybe I'm looking for this image somewhere. I am human. Please let me in. Thank you. CollectorsWeekly.com. File name. Do you accept that as an answer? CollectorsWeekly.com. It is the only place that this is found. Nope. Nope. All right. D. Humphrey 12. Thank you, D. Humphrey. What's going on here in the Collectors Weekly? I am, like, kind of feeling like I'm on the right track just because of the word found being used, but looking for the magnifying glass. So I'm really into gibberish today. I hope you guys are enjoying that. Herbie the Love Bug. Cool. This is a lot of pictures. I'm thinking that maybe it'll say something in... Like, a lot of these have, like, words underneath. And maybe it has something to do with it. I feel like I'm searching for it. I feel like I could find it here. This is where I was told this would be. There was another Oh, I didn't open it in a new tab. All right. Everybody just look at it in max speed here. Give your eye a break. Give your eyes a break. Now go. Scanning, 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 scanning. Found it. Antique magnifying glass in silver. I don't think this is it, but I'll try silver. Hi-ho, silver. Away! Found this magnifying glass at a local thrift store. So excited to find this. I need help identifying, though, it's possibly worth. Also looks like the handle is an antler. Well, if nothing else, we're learning fun things about this magnifying glass. And that's the type of things you can expect here on the +2 comedy stream. Is learning fun things. Like, did you know that the handle looked like an antler? I didn't think it did, but now we know that. What a fun little bonus. This is me justifying what I've spent the last couple minutes of the stream doing. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for another edition of a Solve stream. Thank you for joining me for Negapron. We're going to be continuing with Negapron. Going to try to crush all 39 levels of this. We got, what, 3 levels done today? 3 levels done in an hour? 20 minutes a level? That's not bad. It could be better. I think I made some silly errors, but overall, I think we're moving at a pretty good clip. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe to +2 Comedy Gaming. Join the new Discord. You should find that in the comments down below. And be sure to follow me here on Twitch. That's +2 Comedy. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see. Oh, and if you're in the chat, I think Maka and Nino are currently streaming. So let's all go raid her over on that channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Boop!